If we do, here comes Malique, and Malique's ready to go for us. Looks like he's running well, in good shape.
How you doing?
Doing good. You said you're excited about coming in. Good to have you on our program tonight. Good to have Malique Jones with us. Good to have a lot of good people at Tee Up Indoors. Malique, first of all, what's it going to be like come tomorrow night? Because that game is at your place, right?
Yes, sir.
Going to be wearing the red and white and the red and black tomorrow night of the Northwest Guilford colors. Last year, you were wearing the black and gold of Western Guilford. What's it going to be like this year to be wearing that red and white and the red and black against the team you played for 1 year ago?
I'm excited because, last year it was a bad year because, we went 0-10. But this year, looking good. We had a tough loss against Williams, but we bounced back. We beat North Davidson, I think it was 28-0. And then we beat R.J. Reynolds, 49-17. And looking forward to this game because me and my boys, I know a lot of people from Western.
I'm sure you do. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking it up a little bit.
A little bit of talk this week?
Yeah.
There'll be some fun this week when Western Guilford goes over to Northwest. And you're averaging right around 112 yards a game, 336 yards overall, 2 touchdowns a season. I had 130 yards last time. I got the player of the week on our website. The yards are coming good for you this season. Senior season running well. What do you attribute those running yards to? How's it coming together like it is this year for you?
It's looking good. We got Parker McCall blocking for me and Colin Shokes, all conference blockers. It's really good because every time I get the ball, I just see a big hole. It wasn't really like that at Western. I would just get the ball.
Shut down, backfield.
I'll just lower my shoulder and try to get some yards. But with them boys, they big. So
which side is the best for you to run on? Do you have a preference running? If I were a running back, I think I would run to the right as much as I could because the left, I don't know. Sometimes the left just seems to be the opposite direction. The right seems to be the right side. Yeah. What about yourself? Which way do you like to go better?
I love the right side because especially when Shokes, when he pulls, it's nice because
so he's pulling from left to right and joining Parker McCall on that same side. You kind of both blocking for you at the same time then?
Well, as of right now, Parker, he hurt himself in the second game. So Parker, he's a center right now.
Right.
So he's not going to pull.
No.
But Shokes is going to pull. But he's pulling on the right side. Banaham, Drew Banaham, he's our starting right guard. He's going to pull on the left side. He's a good blocker, too. But
so Parker McCall's main focus now is get off the ball quick as far as the center goes.
Yes, sir.
Open up some stuff. You like running inside or outside better?
I like outside.
Me too. I always thought, I was going to tell the coach that if I run the ball, please let me run out. If you run inside too much, all you're doing, you're running into all that congestion, confusion, and you take extra hits you don't need to be taking sometimes.
The linebackers.
Oh, yeah. The lineman, if you get stuck, if the thing slows down just for a second, you're getting 2 or 3 extra pops you don't want to be getting.
Yes,
so to get outside, hit that edge, and just run, I can see the daylight is beautiful out there.
Yeah.
Especially if those linemen, like you say, turn those defensive linemen and linebackers turn them back in, hit that outside spot, try to outrun those defensive backs and try to run over those defensive backs if you can. How big are you size-wise? What size do you carry?
As of right now, I'm 165. I'm trying to put on more weight, though.
Yeah. How tall?
5'11".
Not bad. You got a frame where you can put some more weight on in the future. You think you look at this year versus last year, again, your game is better because of those good blockers at Northwest. What else have you done yourself to make your game better this year?
I've done more footwork drills. I've been doing a lot of bag drills myself, and especially with Coach Bell. You know Coach Bell, right?
Quincy Bell. We know Mr. Bell ring that bell many times. His son, junior, I think, wide receiver for you guys. Coach Bell's been around forever.
Yes, sir. That's been my coach since middle school.
Yeah, you played at Coronado?
Yes, sir.
Back in the day. Good stuff. Coach Bell is not going to do you wrong. He's going to help the kids, help them do right, and he's going to do a good job for you. Now, what about Coach Rusevich? Now, you got a former college coach working. You went from Western Guilford, and those guys at Western probably knew Coach Rusevich pretty well, too, because he recruited Western and Northwest both. What about Coach Chris Rusevich and the job he's doing for you guys?
Yeah. I love Coach Rusevich. He's a really nice guy. He's really cool. He really cares about what we do in the weight room and, on the field. He really cares. At Western, they cared, but they didn't show much effort, coaching wise. But Coach Rusevich, Coach Battle, Coach Bell, they all
it's there, huh?
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. What about when you came to Northwest Guilford? Did you have any friends at Northwest before you came over there already? Did you know some people there who were your friends already?
Yeah, I knew Quincy. Mm-hmm. I knew. Let me think. I knew Tanner a little bit.
Yeah.
I knew Trent a little bit too. Who else?
So had some connections already before you got there. Then they kind of took you in and got you.
I knew Thomas. I knew Thomas too. Orel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Thomas is a good guy. He's a fairly new guy to Northwest too. Hasn't been there very long.
Yeah, I think didn't he come junior year?
I think he did. Yeah, junior year. He hasn't been there long either. Do you know Grayson Holland by chance?
Grayson Holland.
You know Grayson? Yeah, he's a golfing man.
Yeah.
He should be in here right now. Grayson Holland. And he should be playing football too.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah,
he was talking to me about playing basketball.
He should have played football. He should have, because he could have been a great receiver for you guys. I mean, I played football with him every Thanksgiving Day. We've been playing Thanksgiving football games since he was like 5 years old, all the way back in those days of Grayson Holland. But the Western Guilford guys now, have you had any? You mentioned you have had some contact with those guys this week.
Yeah, the running back, Timothy
Baker. Yes, sir. We call him Baker, the touchdown maker these days.